Hello, this is Troy with the Noble grafted in middle position, and that is written right here in my Bible. Noble grafted in middle position. This is the home of the noble grafted in middle position. The grafted in part means we're not alienated from the commonwealth of Israel as the dispensationalists teach, which I call dispan sensationalists, and we're not working under a new set of covenants as the covenant theologians teach. We're not strangers to the covenants given to Israel. So we're not replacing Israel. We're not separate from Israel. We're grafted into what God is doing with Israel. And if anything has been replaced, it's a branch. We have so many Gentiles that have fallen into this trap right here. Lest you be wise in your own sight, I do not want you to become unaware of this mystery, brothers. A partial hardening has come upon Israel. That word right there, that word right there stumps the covenant theologian. You can't find a word that stumps a covenant theologian more than this right here, until. Because they don't like the word until. Like in Acts 3:20, Christ must remain in heaven until the final restoration of all things spoken by the prophets. They want it to have all happened right there at the moment because they think they replaced Israel. Well, in some ways, they are right about replacing, okay? They are right about replacing. Now, what did they replace? But if some of the branches were broken off, and you, although a wild olive shoot, were grafted in among the others. So you're being grafted in among branches. And now we share in the nourishing root of the olive tree. Do not be arrogant toward the branches if you are. Do not be arrogant towards the branches. If you are, remember, it is not you who support the root, that's the patriarchs, but the root supports you. Then you will say branches were broken off. So this is what most covenant theologians are so happy about. They say Jesus is the new Israel. They believe they've replaced the entire tree. Now, do you know the difference between a tree and a branch? They're bragging about replacing a branch, not the entire tree, according to Romans 11.